Up next is the first of our 3 championship bouts. This is a battle for the BTC Fight Strawweight title between Ashley Nichols and Kyna Sisson. Ashley AK-47 Nichols cruised to a dominant victory on the back of her veteran striking acumen at BTC 20 against Carla Pastrana. Tonight, she looks to make her first title defense. In the champ's way is a submission specialist, Kyna Sisson. Hailing from Michigan's Dreadnought Martial Arts, the Sensation looks to earn her first title and play spoiler to the Canadian crowd. This is set to be a classic grappler versus striker battle. It's time for our first title fight. This is Ashley Nichols versus Kyna Sisson.
All right, we went over my instructions in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do so now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BTC Women's Strawweight World Championship will be decided in 3 rounds or less.
Patrick Goula, the third and final man inside the BTC cage for our first of 3 title fights, as Ashley Nichols defends the BTC Strawweight Championship against Kyna Sisson. Should note as well, this is a 3-round title fight.
3-round title fight, yep. You can tell right away what Sisson wants to do. She just wants to get right in close.
Yeah, Kyna really just trying to back down Ashley. Ashley gets on her bicycle.
Hey, that's it.
Trying to find those openings.
Yep. That's going to be the name of the game for this fight with Ashley. Use her footwork.
You can plant just a fake too.
Trying to press forward is Sisson. Couple kicks just missed the mark.
This is the thing with Sisson. She can throw kicks at will, really, because she doesn't care if this fight goes to the ground. If Ashley catches a kick, that's even better for her. So that's the benefit of wanting this fight to go to the mat. You can freely kick and not worry about that.
See, she bit on that fake.
And the submission game has been a little bit of Ashley Nichols' downfall. She's never won by submission. She's been submitted twice.
Right.
That's it.
But good combination there from Nichols. He's trying to throw up high with those kicks.
Hey.
In and out with using that range, those quick little pitter-patter shots from Nichols.
Yeah. Nichols is going to look to land 1, 2, maybe 3 shots max, and then move, get offline. Don't stay in that same spot, because that's when she can get her feet planted and taken down. So Sisson is going to have to do something here to try to, instead of chase Ashley, maybe make her come to her.
And Ashley did make it a point, because it is a 3-round title fight. She knows she has to start faster.
Right, yeah, you don't have those extra 2 rounds to kind of lay as many traps and kind of grind your opponent out a little bit more. You got to put your foot on the gas a little bit quicker.
Ashley just uses all those angles so well from her kickboxing and Muay Thai background.
Shoot in the body off the kick.
Really just been a game of cat and mouse here in round 1.
Yeah, 100%.
But Sisson keeps trying to stalk down Nichols, looking for that opening. Sisson, we talk about how well she is as a grappler. Only 1 submission win, Josh. Which is kind of surprising for how well-rounded she is as a grappler.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm sure her control down there and positionally sound. But yeah, I thought you definitely would expect more submissions from her, because she is a very good grappler. But regardless, in this case, that's where she's going to want to get the fight to.
Yeah, that's the world she wants to get to. I was just surprised she hasn't tried to get in for a takedown already.
I think she's trying to find a way to get inside of Ashley Nichols, but Ashley's doing such a good job of moving, sticking, moving, never being in that same spot, and also not giving her a rhythm. You know, she's changing her rhythm constantly, so it's hard to predict where she's going to be, where she's going to go. the problem with Sisson is doing, she's following her. She's chasing her around. She's got to start to cut the cage off a little bit and corner her and use the cage to her advantage. If you just follow around, Ashley can do this all night.
Yeah, Kyna was here yesterday after the weigh-ins, and she was checking out the cage, and she's like, that's a big cage.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of maybe caught her a bit by surprise as nice little 1-2 from Nichols.
Yeah. Oop, that was a nice 1-2 there.
Body.
Nichols just so fast with those hands. That hand speed is incredible.
Yeah, she just touches, pop, 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 and just chips away.
Yes.
She never forces anything.
No, she's a very smart fight IQ.
That's it. Nice.
Just misses that hook, did Nichols,
Watch
but
her,
then
she's
counters
gonna get
back.
that front.
And now getting the leg kicks going.
I like to see Sisson start feinting some shots, feinting some movements. Oh, that nice leg kick there from Nichols.
Goes upstairs, then downstairs from Nichols.
Feed the calf right hand. Feed the calf right hand.
You can see
Inside
that
leg kick.
speed advantage too is heavily
Yeah.
in favor of Ashley.
And that's sometimes such a huge thing. Just they say speed kills in this sport. It's just such an advantage to have, as there's a 10-second clapper left here in round 1. Oh, there's a high kick that does land. Good finish with a knee to the body, and Ashley Nichols putting on a striking clinic in round 1.
Yeah, that's Ashley Nichols 101 right there of her striking abilities and her footwork and movement and just chipping away at her opponent. You know, this is very reminiscent of her the title win, where she did that for 5 rounds. So yeah, she knows you can do that for 5 rounds. This is a 3-rounder. You know, there's not going to be any issue with her cardio if she can keep this up all night.
We'll take a look at some of the highlights here in round number 1, Josh.
Yeah, so Sisson, she has not found the rhythm. She has not found the range to get inside. We know what she wants to do, but she hasn't found a way to even attempt to get inside to a clinch or a wrestling shot. So she's kind of following her around and eating shots. Look at these shots here. Straight punches from Nichols. She's got to start threatening, at least threatening the takedown. Coming back upstairs, going back down low. She got to make this a little bit dirtier fight and get inside.
And I think the one point you mentioned is that Sisson's just following Nichols. How do you tell your fighter to stop doing that and try to lead the dance?
Yeah, you got to kind of like, as they start to move, alleviate space and cut it back off instead of just following them around. Because you could, you just follow around, that's what's going to happen, just like that round all night. She's going to do that. So you got to cut her off, force her to a section of the cage, and keep her there, and eventually use the cage to press against, get the takedown.
So here we go, round 2 of this 3-round BTC strawweight title fight.
Either that cutting her off and putting her in the cage or trying to time underneath her strikes and come under a shot. But with somebody like Nichols that doesn't really sit down heavy on her shots, that's even harder to do because she's not so planted. She's always moving.
Side to side.
She is just so active, is Nichols. She moves on her feet, just bouncing around so light. And just goes right back to the leg, then upstairs with a combination. And really just not letting Sisson find any openings to do anything.
Nothing at all yet. She's just leading the dance here, picking Sisson apart. Mixing up to the head, to the body, to the legs.
And Nichols with that Muay Thai and kickboxing experience, she's so good at fighting off her back foot.
Very good. And this is tiring too, going backwards a lot of time. That takes a lot of training, like, because your body's not used to always going backwards, right? Or side to side, it's used to going forward. So it does take a toll on your cardio, so that just adds to the credit of Nichols to be able to do this so well.
Sisson tried to go upstairs with a high kick, but now Ashley Nichols really is picking up the pace.
I'd like to see, as Sisson steps in, I'd like to see Nichols for that uppercut, that rear uppercut. Sisson kind of drops her head right there. Drops her head in. I think that's a good shot for Nichols if she can time it properly.
And when we spoke with Ashley Nichols, she really does want to finish. She knows she can go the distance. She knows she can win on points, but she wants to have an impressive finish here to 2023.
Yeah, every fighter does, you know what I mean?
Sure.
We don't, nobody ever wants to just go the decision, you know, every time. They want to get the finish, but when a game plan like this, you know, it is hard to do. She's going to try and chip away and try to create an opening against Sisson to land that perfect shot. And the more she throws, the more she chips away, the greater the chance that shot comes.
Ashley Nichols started out her MMA career with 2 quick finishes in her first 2 fights. And then since then, that was in 2015, hasn't had a finish since. Finished by a KO, TKO, I should say.
Let's go calf, Ash, outside calf.
Corner is calling for that outside calf kick. I agree with it. I like it. There it is again. Man, those kicks, they changed the game big time.
Halfway.
I should correct myself. She started her MMA career in 2017 with 2 finishes. And then spinning back fist attempt there from Sisson.
There's a nice spinning back fist attempt, but a nice knee by Nichols. Oh, she's starting to reach now for that calf.
Yep.
Watch
Those
Nichols.
calf kicks just so deadly.
Oh, they suck so bad. Oh, nice knee.
Oh. Kick to the lead leg of Sisson from Nichols with such authority.
You might see Nichols now kick against the leg, and as Sisson starts to reach for that, she might go upstairs and throw that head kick.
Yeah, could be drawing her in for the high shot is Nichols.
But the biggest thing is Sisson just does not have an answer for the movement and footwork of Nichols. That's been the biggest thing of the fight here, is just the movement.
No, Ashley Nichols, she moves. She's like Speedy Gonzalez out there, how she moves one spot, the other. Hard to keep track of. And at some points, too, for Sisson, it's got to feel like there's 2 fighters in there against her.
Yeah. But Sisson, you know, okay, we're almost 2 rounds down now. Oh,
there's
nice
a high
kick.
kick from Nichols that lands.
That was a nice switch head kick. Back to the calf. She's going up and down the body.
Low kick. Thought about a knee. Trying to push forward. These leg kicks are really starting to beat up the lead leg of Kyna Sisson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Nichols starting to pour it on.
I think she feels she's starting to break here.
Yeah, you can tell Sisson kind of wincing in pain.
Oh, nice step in elbow.
Sisson trying to fire back.
Trying to fire back. Oh, another calf kick.
This time on the outside.
Oh, knee to the body.
Knee to the body, that hurt. 10-second clapper, that hurt Sisson. Trying to get the fight to the ground. Here is Nichols. This is the world that Sisson wants to be, but didn't have any time to do anything.
That's, you know, she'd rather be there. I'd rather be on your back. At least, you know, you're not getting your legs kicked out from underneath you. But she's got to try to find a way to do that last 5 seconds again next round to get this fight to the mat, because what she's done in the last 2 rounds is not working.
No, absolutely not. And it's now desperate times. We're in the final round here.
This is it. Yep.
And just really, Sisson just feels like she hasn't been able to get out of the blocks because she can't catch up with Nichols. Nichols, her footwork, her strikes are just all over the place. She goes low, she goes high. Just hard to time where she wants to go. And look at the highlights here, Josh.
Yeah, it's been a target practice picking apart for Nichols here. And it's kind of like it's quicksand for Sisson, right? Because the more she tries, the more Nichols moves. And it kind of sinks you further and further.
Well, 3rd and final round coming up.
We're just boxing at the beginning, Ash. Once we get our range, then we go.
Here between Ashley Nichols and Kyna Sisson. And right now, Josh, Sisson has to go for broke.
Yeah, 100%. This is it. Last round. She's got to let it all hang on here. Try to do something to change the course of this fight. And for Nichols, she just got to keep it up.
A little bit of a slick spot in the cage that's been cleaned up. Or not cleaned up yet. Now it will be cleaned up.
We'll tell you when to push her back.
Patrick Gula getting some double duty work here, cleaning that up. So here we go, third and final round, Josh.
Stay side to side, Ash.
Let's see what Sisson can do here. She's got to cut Ashley off and try to get inside, get a clinch, get a takedown, body lock, something.
Sisson's just got to find a way to get a hold of Nichols here. There was a high kick that just grazed the shoulder of Nichols.
Now you pressure, now you push her back.
Ooh, nice step in elbow, just missed there from
Keep
Nichols.
low in that stance.
Nichols continue, just pepper, and there's that step in elbow again.
There's Sisson landing a couple good ones there. That was probably a couple of her best shots in the
Ash,
fight.
let's go calf.
Sisson just reaching there for the head kick.
Hey. Nice. Go
Trying
side to side.
Just trying to find something here is Sisson.
At some point, Sisson's got to use her punches to step in and try to, has to get this fight in tight and get it close to a clinch, takedown, grab a leg, something. But following her around like this, being on the receiving end is not working. Ooh, nice right hand there.
She keeps trying to land that high kick too, Josh.
Yeah. And it's, you know,
Hey, good
trying to land a
elbow.
head kick on somebody that's constantly moving, it's hard to do.
Hey.
So hard. And as well, Nichols there comes in with that step in elbow, goes back to the lead leg.
Hey, knee off of it.
Just a fantastic performance here from Nichols. Oh, Nichols got poked in the eye though.
Uh-oh.
Inadvertent finger in the eye there from Sisson. And Nichols went down in a heap.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of inflammation already around the eye.
Yeah, that kind of like dropped her quick. Let's see the replay here. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, right in the eyeball. Sisson just kind of coming forward, you know, trying to put pressure on her, but
Yeah, trying to find a way to block that elbow too.
yeah, and stepped right in, and unfortunately right in the eyeball. She's got some blood coming out of the left eye too.
That was the biggest force of damage there. Nichols,
Take your time, Ash. You're okay.
and you see it there from how we saw it on our broadcast.
And she's got to take her time here. She's got 5 minutes to.
Take your time,
Which
Ash.
has been
You
a
got
new
time.
rule implemented by commissions. I'm not sure if Ontario has
I'm not sure.
officially implemented that the eye pokes
Is it
as
5
well.
or no?
I don't know if Ontario has implemented that. Other commissions have.
I hope
Ontario, getting the head nod from Kevin Pop that Ontario has put. So I'll take his word for it.
The doctor's coming in here.
And doctor's going to take a look at the eye here.
You know, this would be such, you know, about 3 minutes left of the fight here. Be unfortunate if this was called due to that.
There is a lot of blood in that eye. The left eye of Ashley Nichols.
Composure, Ash. Composure.
I don't know what the ruling would be here. Would it be the judge the last 2 rounds? How would it be a no contest? Would it be a, I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough because normally title fights, they're 5, so you've gone
right.
at least 2 rounds. Maybe you could judge.
I think they're
They're going to wave it off.
Wow, that's unfortunate, man.
Doctor says this fight can't continue.
That's unfortunate. That's very tough. Now,
Ashley's upset, but I don't think
know.
it's a title loss.
no, definitely not. But I don't know. Does it go to a no contest? Does it go to they judge the first 2 rounds? Is that enough? I don't know.
Yeah, that's where we're at. I think as well, it being the 3-round title fight kind of makes this a little more in question.
Right. That really sucks. That sucks for everybody.
Ashley was looking amazing.
Yeah,
Her
you know.
striking was on point.
3 minutes away from a win.
Well, we're going to go to the scorecards, it looks like, Josh.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah.
Yeah. We have gone 2 rounds.
Right. So you can judge those 2.
So you can judge those 2 full rounds. We've entered some uncharted territory here in BTC, Chuck.
Well, here it is again. We'll watch. I don't know if you can see it from this. Oh yeah, here it comes. Oh yeah. She tried to block the step-in elbow, and it just grazed right through.
And it's not an intentional legal.
No, it's not. That's the problem with open-ended gloves, you know. Unfortunately, we need them to be able to grapple, but this is the downside of it. It wasn't. Sisson did not try to do that.
No, there was no malicious intent.
No.
It was totally accidental. But you can see just the damage there on Ashley Nichols' face.
Right away, you could tell
eye.
it was bad. She went down right away, and you can see the blood, and it looks like a nice cut inside the eye.
It sucks, but you can see why the doctor's going to rein on caution there, especially with it being your eyes, right? They're so important to you. You can't see. It's really hard to function.
Did he ask her if she could see, though? I didn't see him testing that. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the judges' scorecards.
Okay,
we will be right back in the cage with your official result.
So we are going to the scorecards.
So we are going to the scorecards. We have completed 2 rounds.
So, I mean,
we would like to introduce the gentleman who will be putting the championship belt around your winner tonight. He is the Ontario Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport, Toronto Argonauts fullback, 4-time Grey Cup champion, ladies and gentlemen, Minister Neil Lumsden. Bring the fighters in, referee. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a 3rd round doctor stoppage at 1 minute 53 seconds of the 3rd round, we have a technical decision. Judge McNeil scores it 30-27. Judge Vandermeer scores it 29-28. And Judge Hanif scores it 30-27. All for your winner by technical decision. And still the BTC strawweight champion of the world, Ashley AK-47 Nichols.
Well, Ashley Nichols retains her title by a technical decision. Do you have some questions on scoring the 3rd round?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Ashley Nichols. Ashley, the fight was going so well for you. You were in that rhythm, that flow. You were picking her apart. Unfortunately, in the 3rd round, she hit you with that nasty eye poke. First of all, how's your eye right now? How does it feel?
It's okay. I mean, like, I would have really loved to finish the fight. Some adversity, though, and I was really feeling the flow. Like, I felt really sharp. I felt like I was getting my range, my timing, and, you know, things happen. So gonna just, you know, focus on getting better and then eventually come back and scrap again. Thanks, everyone.
Unfortunately, the eye poke put an end to the early the fight, but it was going well for you. Is that what you expected other than the eye poke? Is this what you expect in this fight? Her trying to press it forward, trying to close the distance?
Yeah, I was gonna pressure forward a bit more. The first minute of the 3rd round, I was just gonna keep my distance and eventually like set up a solid knockout. But you know, this happened, so yeah.
So this is your first title defense now. What's next for you? How quick do you want to get back in? Anybody in particular you want to fight?
I'm just gonna heal up, and then whoever you guys, you know, match me up with, I'm down to scrap again. Thank you.
Any shout-outs, thank yous you want to do before we go?
Thanks to everybody for your support. Thanks all my training partners, my coaches. I really appreciate you guys. And, you know, my family, my community. Love you guys.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Ashley AK-47 Nichols.
So Ashley AK-47 Nichols moves her win streak to 3 in a row, defends her BTC Strawweight Championship with a majority decision.